Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Is it audible?
Yes, audible, audible.
Okay, thank you. Hi, Miss Nishwa. Can you please check the sound? Is it okay right now?
Yes, it's okay, it's okay.
Okay, thank you so much. Hello, good afternoon, teachers. Am I audible for everyone? Can you please send a message or any reaction in the chat? Then let's start the session, hopefully. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Okay, let's start the session. Uh, First of all, I just want to welcome every one of you for the session, lead by Mr. Anis Pawati, conducted by I for Education. So, as we all know, we all are the teachers, and know we are aware about the TLS examination conducted by UAE Ministry of Education for the last few years, right? So now, actually, what is the significance or what is the importance of conducting this session for you right now? It's actually now UAE is making or just changing the status of TLS or the teacher's license to as it's mandatory to everyone. So I hope you have an short aware about the TLS examination and how it's going on and what are the subjects and what are the patterns actually which this course following, right? So actually when it comes to the TLS examination, as we know, like we have two kind of exams. One is the pedagogy exam and the second one is the subject specialization. So we have to crack these two exams to get to achieve the license for teaching. So first of all, we can write either the specialization at the first or the pedagogy. That's our choice. We can choose up to our choice. But we have to finish both of these exams. Then only we will get the teachers learning license. So here actually, I for Education, we are providing a course how to crack these TLS because most of us we know about this and we were actually lagging the preparation for the course for the last few months or years, right? Because we know that it's not mandatory right now in UAE, but I think you might be noticed a circular from the Ministry of Education recently from the 3rd of April 2025. Have you noticed this one? I think so because this email from the Ministry of Education was informing something very important that we all are having a transitional license for the past couple of years, especially those who have done at least one part of the TLS exam, maybe your pedagogy or either your specializations. But here, the UAE ministry, they are informing that we have to complete our TLS exam. It means our pedagogy and the specialization for the next year, 2026. So we have to complete our TLS examination for within 1 year. So that was the final email from the Ministry of Education to all the schools in UAE. It means we this is the right time to start and this is the crucial time to start. We cannot say this is the right time because this is the crucial time. We have to prepare and we have to follow the time schedule for the examination and we have to crack it. So that's why actually I for Education we conducted this platform to give you an aware about how we can crack this examination very easily with the help of the mentors. Okay, so hopefully we know basically we you all know about the basic things about the TLS examination. The only concern I hope you might be having, how we can follow the exams or how we can write the exam, how we can cover all the portions of the examinations through a short period of time. That is why actually we are conducting this session to inform you that there is a very particular way is there to prepare for the examination. However, inshallah, we have our resource person, Mr. Anis Fawati. He will be explaining everything for you for within few minutes. Okay, I just want to welcome every one of you for the session, and hopefully you will enjoy this session. And finally, he will explain everything what is what we actually need to prepare for the examination, what are the strategies, and what are the methods that we need to follow to crack these two examinations. I think you might be noticed the schedule for the examination, right? And we have the next pedagogy examination in the month of June. June 15th will be the next month for the pedagogy examination, and we have so many specialization too. So here actually, I for Education, we are launching this course in the beginning for the pedagogy examination. It will be the first exam preparation. So gradually we will be covering all the subject specialization also for the upcoming examination too, inshallah. So I just want to introduce Mr. Anis Puwati. You might be known about him before, maybe because he is one of the main resource person who is leading, who is the CEO and founder of the I for Education, and is India's the first Emotech embedded educational institution. And with an unwavering passion for the education and innovation, Mr. Anis has been mentoring over 50,000 of students and the teachers for the last couple of years, preparing them for the competitive examinations. So we are actually blessed with such kind of a resource person. And one more thing we have to mention here, like he has a professional qualification to become the assistant professor in India in 8 subjects. It means he qualified 8 national eligibility tests to become the professor or the assistant professor in the colleges of India. So we are actually blessed with such kind of a resource person. So he will be leading the session, especially the pedagogy session, which actually we all are waiting for. So hopefully he will give all the information regarding this session, inshallah. And I don't want to extend my talking to for a long time, so I am just inviting Mr. Anis Fawati for leading the session. Sir, are you there?
Yes, Suhail. I'm here.
Okay, I would like to inform Mr. Anis Fawati to lead the session, and I invite once again to all the teachers, those who joined to this session. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Suhail. Yeah, good evening, all. I hope everyone is ready for just 30 minutes, around 30 minutes only. I will be taking. Okay, in the first 15 minutes, I will be discussing some aspects related to the pedagogy, the exam, some questions, and after the next 50 minutes, I will be discussing how to crack a competitive examination and how to prepare for this pedagogy exam. So before going to the details, I would like to ask a few questions. How many of you have already attended this exam, TLS exam? Okay, can you just give me an answer, me or something in the chat box? If you have already attended, just give me a me in the chat box. Okay, have you attended if this exam already? Yeah, there are a lot of me. Okay, yes, yeah, many of you have attended the pedagogy exam. Yeah, many of you can also raise their hands. Okay, that's it. Okay. Yeah, then my next question, yeah, that's it. The question is over. How many of you are going to write the pedagogy exam or the some specialized exam, biology, physics, chemistry in the June cycle? Okay, we have an exam in the May also. We have an exam in the June cycle also. It's coming, I think May 17 or something is the last time. Yeah, many are hearing this exam for the first time. Many are going to write. Next pedagogy exam is in month of June, next month. Okay, next month is exam. June 15 is the pedagogy exam. Yeah, many of you are going to write the exam. Okay, many of you are going to write the exam. So initially, I will be discussing a bit about the pedagogy or the syllabus, and I will not be taking much time. And after that, the most important aspect, I will be discussing how to prepare for the exam. Okay, what are the crucial aspect and what are the important aspect? Yeah, we have the slide. I hope the slide is visible. Okay, give me an S in the chat box if it's
Yeah,
visible.
it's visible,
Ah,
sir.
yeah, visible. Okay. So I hope you will be knowing, as Sohail already discussed, we have two papers for paper one with the pedagogy, and when we have for the paper two with the specialization, your specialized subject. Okay. So as of now, we are discussing the pedagogy aspect. Exam, you have 80 questions. Okay. Then we have a multiple choice question. And coming to the syllabus, for any particular exam, one of the most important aspect, one of the most crucial aspect is knowing the syllabus or knowing the rules of the game and playing it better. So when it comes to our pedagogy exam of TLS, we have four domains. Questions are being asked from four domains. Okay, we have professional and ethical conduct. Then we have professional knowledge, professional practice, and professional growth. These are the four topics or four domains from which there are a total of, as you know, around 80 questions. Okay, we have to score around 60% marks, which means out of 80 question, we have to get around 48 questions correct. So from the professional and ethical conduct, around 10% of the question, which comes around 8 questions. Then when it comes to professional knowledge, we have around 40% of the question, which comes to around 32%. And from professional practice, we have around 40%, which comes to again 32. And professional growth aspect, it comes around 10%. And the approximate number of questions again comes to around 8. So this is a domain aspect. And I will be just reading the what are the things coming under professional and ethical conduct or professional knowledge and professional practice and professional growth. I'm not taking much time because it's a bit vast syllabus. Hopefully next some other time we'll be discussing in detail about all those topics. So when it comes to professional and ethical conduct, this include 5 elements. Okay, just to make sure, there are many in the chat box who told that they're hearing about this exam for the first time. So for them, I will be just reading this one. So professional and ethical conduct, we have 5 elements: respect and promote UAE values. And there are certain criteria for which they will be adding that. I hope you will be in the IFR Education or TLS learning community. After the session, I can post this PDF so that you will get a detailed information about that. I'm not just reading all the topics. Okay, I will be posting there. So the first one, respect and promote UAE values, is a first aspect. Then we have demonstrate personal and professional ethics. There is a certain criteria how to measure all those. Then we have being accountable for and to learners. Okay, then we have comply with national and organizational expectations. There are criteria how this can be. All these criteria has been measured by for example, for complying with national and organizational expectations will be measured by assessing whether you are complying with the legislative requirements or whether you are complying with the organizational requirements. Then the fifth one, establish communication and collaboration, which can be measured by so and so. Okay, professional relationship with learners, professional relationship with colleagues, professional relationship with parents and the wider community. So these are the topics that comes under the first domain of this pedagogy, that's professional and ethical conduct. Then coming to the second aspect, okay, we have the second one, we have a standard to professional knowledge. When it comes to professional knowledge, they will be measuring it in 3 different elements. Okay, so the first one, demonstrate knowledge of learning, development and diversity, which can be measured by so and so. Then second one, demonstrate knowledge of curriculum. And the third one, demonstrate knowledge of theoretical basis of teaching, different theoretical basis of teaching, educational research, learning theories you have to study, different pedagogical approaches you have to study. Okay, these are the thing. And moving to the fourth domain. Okay, fourth domain is the professional practice domain. Okay, you have the professional practice domain. Here, there will be measuring under 3 domains. Firstly, we have the promote a positive learning environment. Okay, then demonstrating learner-centered teaching, whether as a teacher, you are having the learner-centered approach. And the third one, use assessment for learning. Okay, learning assessments. And the final domain, we have the domain of professional growth, which includes 3 elements: reflect on practice, engage in professional growth, determine impact on learner achievement. So basically, these are the topics or these are the syllabus that specifically mentioned by the TLS, mentioned by the authority, required authority. So I know it's a bit many topics, many subtopics. Due to the lack of time, I'm not discussing all of them in detail. Hopefully, we'll be discussing one by one in detail later. But at the same time, there are many who are seeing the syllabus for the first time, writing the exam for the first time. Let's see how the questions are being asked, because when we see the syllabus for the first time, when we read the syllabus for the first time, it seems many of the topics are a bit similar. Okay, because professional practice, professional growth, professional knowledge, professional and ethical conduct, what are the difference between these all? It's a bit confusing. Okay, but it doesn't matter whether you have learned professional and ethical conduct or you know professional knowledge. What matters is you are able to answer the questions. Okay, so let's see first some of the questions. Okay, some previous questions so as to be clear about how the questions are being asked from these topics. Okay, yeah, this is the first question. You can give me the answer in the chat box. Okay, I will be just discussing, not giving much time. Which of the following forms of professional development help the teacher further bridge the gap between theoretical knowledge and practical application? What may be the answer? All of these are previous questions. Which of the following forms of professional development help the teacher further bridge the gap between, yeah, theoretical knowledge, okay, and I will be asking 5 questions. Okay, count your score. Okay, in the end I will be asking, give me your score out of 5. Okay, yeah. So what's the answer? Yeah, I have a lot of D, I have a lot of A. So the question is simple. The question they're asking regarding how is a gap between the theoretical knowledge and practical application. Okay, how the gap between the theoretical knowledge and practical application is being overcome. So the answer is workshops or training workshops. It's not about literature review. It's not about the conferences. It's not about the sessions. So bridging the gap between the knowledge and the skill required, we have the workshops. Okay. So the first one, yeah. So give me your total marks in the end only. Okay. Moving to the second question. Yeah, this is another question asked recently. I will give you a few seconds. The table below shows the performance of a state school in the trends in international mathematics and science study teams, about which you have to study. Which of the conclusion below is correct regarding the school's international performance level in 2011 and 2015? Compared to 2011 cycle, the school performance has declined in 2015. Compared to the 2011 cycle, school performance has improved in 2015. Compared to the 2011 cycle, the percentage of students who obtained a score of 474 or less in science has decreased in 2015. Compared to the 2011 cycle, the percentage of students at a higher level of math increased. All our previous question. What is the answer? Okay, for those who are seeing this for the first time, I'm just showing the question to get familiarized what is being asked in TLS exam. Okay, don't worry about transfer trust. Hopefully, we learn all of them. Yeah. So the question, so this is a table. This is 2011. This is 2015 in terms of mass. This is 2011 and this is 2015 when it comes to science. Okay, when it comes to science. So we have compared to the 2011 cycle, the school performance has declined. Okay, yeah, 2011. Yeah, this is the best. Okay, till below 400, this is a very low. So when it comes to 2015, the very low has increased. Okay, in both cases, the number of students under very low has increased, which means compared to the 2011 cycle, the school performance has declined in 2015 is the correct answer. Option A is the correct answer. Moving to the second one, compared to the 2011 cycle, school performance improved is just opposite of the option A. Then the third option, compared to 2011 cycle, the percentage of students who obtained score of 474 or less in science has decreased into, okay, 474 or less. Okay, 474 or less is this one. So this one is 474 or less. So they have given that has decreased in 2015. No, here it is only this much, and here we have this much. So it's not decreased, it's not increased. This is also wrong. Compared to the 2011 cycle, the percentage of students at high level for maths increased in 2015. This is a high level. The green is a high level. They have given that it has increased in 2015 compared to 2011. No, when it comes to 2015, we don't have anybody in the higher level in maths. In 2011, we have a few. Here, we don't have anybody, which means this is also wrong. So we have option A as the correct answer for this particular question. Okay, so they ask a lot of graphical question. Okay, just to know to what extent it's possible for you to comprehend from a given data. Yeah, this is a question. Yeah, moving to the third one. What's the main disadvantage of true or false questions? Interesting question. What's the main disadvantage? Difficulty in formulating this type of question, time needed to prepare this type, they only assess low order thinking skills, and high percentage of guessing the correct answer by choice. What is the answer? Yeah. Again, a comparatively easier one. Difficult in formulate this. No, it's comparatively easy. Time needed to prepare this time. No, it's not. They only assess low order thinking skill. No, we can't say that. You can ask a complicated question also in a true or false format, but the option D is the correct answer because it's a 50-50. 50% or there is a chance of getting true or false on a 50 percentage in a probability term, but not in applicable level. So there is a high percentage of guessing the correct answer by chance by the other person. Okay, by the person who haven't learned about that particular topic. So option D is here. Yeah, moving to the last penultimate question. The team building process goes through. Okay, count your marks. Okay, after the 5 questions, I will be asking you what's your marks out of total 5. Okay, and after that, I will be discussing how to prepare for any this competitive examination. Sorry. Yeah, the team building process go through 4 stages: forming, storming, norming, and performing. Based on the chat below, which shows a relationship between the team performance and the time it takes to perform the task. In which stage does the team begin to work in harmony? Yeah, which is a stage? You have storming, you have forming, you have norming, you have performing. Okay, in which stage does the team begin to work in harmony? Yeah, it's an easy one. We have option C, norming as a correct answer. Okay, we have option C, norming as a correct answer. Moving to the final question. According to revised Bloom's taxonomy learning outcome, which of the following graph represent the correct order? Yeah, let's take this as A, this as B, this as C, and this as D. Okay, this is D, which is answer. Okay, revised Bloom's taxonomy, we have option D, we have option A, we have option C, we have, yeah, option A, we have option B, we have option C, we have option D, we have. So we say revised Bloom's taxonomy. Yeah, so we have option C as a correct answer. Okay, option C as a correct answer. We have, okay, remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, and creating. Okay, so option C is a correct answer. So this is some of the this is a question from latest pedagogy exam. I think it's a question from the 2024 pedagogy 2024 November pedagogy exam. Okay, yeah, out of 5, what's your mark? Give me in the chat box. Out of 5, yeah, there are many 5, there are many 3, there are many 4, not many 5. Okay, yeah, 3, 2, 4. Yeah, congratulations all. Okay, yeah, scored it well. Yes, some join late, so unable to attend all the 5 questions. Yeah, for the timing, that's it. So this is the first part of this session. First part means just getting you familiarized with the exam. This is exam, you have a syllabus, and these are the type of questions that are normally asked from this topic. Okay, these are the type of questions that are normally asked from this topic. So moving to the tracking the exam. Okay. I'm telling this on a general aspect. It's applicable to almost all exam in your life, including the TLS exam. As Suhail already told, I have qualified multiple competitive examination, and I have qualified for the qualification of assistant professor, and in 8 different subjects. From that, my experience, while I qualified, I was only Indian. That was it time that was a national record holder. So based on that, I will give you a few tips on how to qualify exam. So the first one is failure reason. So let me ask you, you'd have written a lot of exams in your life, and you'll be knowing a lot of exams in your life. You may be going to write also. So what's the number one reason for a person failing in an exam? Give me the answer. What is the number one reason for a person failing in an exam? It's not studying well. Let me tell you, it's not studying well. Yeah, a lot of answer, lack of knowledge, not understanding the question, not prepared. It's not lack of knowledge. It's not lack of preparation. Yeah, putting yourself not by selective study, last moment study. Yeah, okay, how to, unable to with proper preparation, so on. So yeah, very good, very good. Happy to see a lot of answers in the chat box. Okay, a lot of answers. But based on my experience, the one of the most important reason behind a person failing in an exam is inconsistency. I will say it's inconsistency or lack of consistency, because most of the exam at a higher education level can be prepared and qualified by anybody, because we have reached the what we can say the peak of our intellectual development, most of us. So we can self prepare for any competitive examination and we can qualify. It's not the same for a student studying in the 4th standard or 6th standard, because there is much more to develop intellectually, physiologically, and other things. So, but still, why only a few qualify? A lot of competitive examination, and most of the students didn't qualify. The basic reason is inconsistency. Because today I may be we are discussing about TLS. You may be a bit motivated, and after some days you may be forgotten about that, and after the exam date coming, you will be again motivated. It goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up. Yeah, so this is the first major reason. So what's the solution for cracking any competitive examination? Being consistent. But being consistent is a bit tough. Okay. Before that, let's try to discuss what is the reason behind inconsistency. What is the reason behind inconsistency? What is the reason behind inconsistency? The many have given me the answer, time management, and many have given me the answer also, confusion regarding the question. Many students tell me that, sir, I have a problem with the time management. I told you, it's not about the problem with the time management, it's problem with the learning process. You know, when the issue of time management arises, the issue of time management arises when you don't know the correct answer for the question. When you don't know the correct answer for the question, you will be thinking about a particular question. Okay, by taking a lot of time, so you will not get enough time. So time management is an after effect of not studying well. Getting confused after seeing options is a byproduct of or after effect of not studying well. Yeah, workload of school, laziness, lack of motivation, inconsistency. Yeah, all of these are answers. Okay, there is no particular answer. This is a correct answer. All of these are because basically humans are being built in such a way that they can't do something constantly for a lot of time. We can't do something consistently for a lot of time because it's what we are made up of. We may be very interested for maybe a few days, so we may get bored, we may get our mood may get down, it may go up, we may get motivated. So what's the solution? One solution is lack of motivation. Many told you should have a strong reason behind why you are qualifying this or so and so. Okay, but the most important, okay, along with that, most important, why laziness? The major reason I will say, it's all about getting bored, because learning is a tiresome experience. It's a boring experience. That's the reason I will say why we are inconsistent in preparation, why we lack motivation in our preparation, why we feel a laziness, why we feel boredom in learning is that learning has been made as a boring process by the world, okay, or by many of our teachers. It's a question we have to ask ourselves: are we making learning boring to our students also? Because teaching may be an enjoyable process for you, teaching may be an enjoyable process for you, but learning is a tough process, okay, boring process for most of us, okay, most of us, I will say so. Okay, so that's the main reason we are unable to enjoy the process of learning. As I told you, I have qualified multiple assistant professor exam. I have qualified multiple exams for fellowship for many PhD, okay, millions of scholarships. And when I try to, I'm also writing next month also I am writing an exam. Students and my friends ask me, why are you writing the exam again and again? You have already qualified. I already got a job in a government department. Okay, I have joined, I have resigned later. They ask me, why are you writing the exam and again? I tell them, learning is a fun for me. Learning is something that excites me. Learning is fun, something that's joyful for me. So the reason behind inconsistency is we are unable to enjoy the process of learning. So what's the solution? Start enjoying the process. How to enjoy the process? Because as we have already discussed the syllabus are quite boring, and your question will be how to enjoy the process. Okay, is it is simple? I usually say there are no boring topics. There are only topics that are taught boringly or written boringly or read boringly. So we can learn any topics. Okay, any topics can be made bit interesting. Okay, even though it's not it's a tough. That's the first aspect. So inconsistency is a major reason behind failure, and you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. It can be with the help of the friends. You can have strong reason with that. You can make learning a happy experience. There are many other things. Hopefully we'll discuss some other time. Then the second thing is syllabus mastering. I have already discussed. This is an exam which have a particular syllabus. Uh, yeah, pedagogy, maybe you wouldn't have studied in detail regarding your college or other things. Many of you would have also. So, but when it comes to specialization, most of the cases you'd have studied those topic in your graduation as well as post graduation. Still, some of you find a bit difficult to answer the question. You know the reason? In the graduation or post-graduation, you have studied those topics from a descriptive exams. And when it comes to here, we have an objective exam, the pattern is different. So what you have to do? you have to be thorough with the syllabus. You should master the syllabus, and you should make sure you learn, you study all the topics coming under the syllabus. There will be hundreds of topics coming under syllabus. So that's the second one. So you want to the first process is you want to go through the syllabus. Paper one syllabus and other things we'll be posting in the community group also. So that's the first thing. Okay, you should be a master of the syllabus. Okay, then only you can cover the aspect. Then the third important aspect, golden rule of learning. Do you know what's the golden rule of learning? Yeah, somebody is asking me, can you please share the syllabus with the, of course, we'll be sharing that. I hope you will be in the community group. Okay, if TLS learning community group, we'll be posting it in that group. Okay, in that group. Okay, and then do you know what is the golden rule of learning? Anybody? What's the golden rule of learning? Yeah, it's not such a scientific process rule. What is the golden rule of learning? Yeah, when you learn something, when you start preparing for an exam, what's the most important problem you face? Okay, yeah, I can give. Okay, when you start learning, okay, after the process of learning has started, what's the most important problem you face? What is the most important problem you face? That's the question. Anybody? Or what's one of the most important problem you are on the your students tell you? I will say, yeah, it's forgetting. Okay, it's forgetting. More than lack of motivation, forgetting. Okay, forgetting is the reason. Is it? Yeah. The go. You know why many of us forget? We don't revise. That's a simple reason we say no. But the fact is that, and we feel guilt about forgetting. The golden rule of learning says that first learning never counts. What? First learning never counts. That's it. What happens with us that we learn something for the first time. We'll learn something once. And after that, we believe that we are going to remember it every time. We are going to remember it for the exam. Definitely not. Because the golden rule of learning says that the first learning never counts. So if you're clear about this rule, or if you tell your students about this rule, okay, the first learning never counts, or you can't remember completely what you have learned first, they will never have the guilt of forgetting. It doesn't matter whether you have the guilt of forgetting or you don't have the guilt of forgetting, you will forget. So it's better to forget without the guilt of forgetting. Okay, we'll have some guilt without us. Okay, so golden rule of learning, that's the thing. Okay, so you have to strategize your preparation in accordance with that. In accordance with, you will have to revise it. You will have to learn it again and again and again. So if you ask me what's the tip for memorizing, learning again and again, understanding the concepts. Okay, understanding the concepts and other things. Okay, this is it. Then we'll be having the final one, cracking the exam. What's the advantage? I will say it's I will say studying is a science and writing exam is an art. To qualify an exam, you should be a scientific artist. Studying is a science means you study a lot of things, you remember a lot of things. But writing an objective exam is more than that. It's a skill. I will say it's a skill like driving. I told you I have qualified the biggest competitive examination in a particular subject. You can have the qualification, you have in 8 different subjects. The reason is not that I have 8x time of knowledge. Reason is not, okay, 8x time of, instead I have the skill of writing an objective exam. Writing an objective exam is a skill like driving. Okay, once you are an expert in that, you just need to have around an average knowledge about the subject you can qualify. I write most of the objective exams I qualify, even though I haven't studied it very well. The reason is, yeah, definitely I study a bit. I know somewhat a knowledge about that, but I have the skill of writing an objective exam. Especially, I will say writing an objective exam is it's an important skill. So these are the four important aspects regarding preparing for this exam also. Okay, for any exam, first one, inconsistency is a major important reason behind failure. So you have to be consistent in your preparation. Okay, you should have very strong reasons regarding that. You should have a team, or you should be motivated, okay, or you should love the process of learning. Then only you can be consistent. And the second one, you should have an idea regarding the exam, the pattern of the exam. You should cover the complete syllabus. And remember, revision will fetch you marks, or learning something again and again, okay, is will fetch you mark. Okay, will fetch you mark. An exam skill, objective exam, you have to develop the skill. Learning alone will not develop. How to be an expert in exam skill? It's simple. How can you be an expert in driving? Drive, 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 drive. So how to be an expert in exam skill? Okay, okay. Attempt. I will not say attempt TLS again and again and again, because as many some of you have asked, you can write an exam 3 times at a time. After that, they will be giving a break about 6 months to study well, and they may again give you the chance. So these are the four important what I will say mantras or tips for covering or qualifying any competitive exam. Okay, qualifying any competitive exam. So let's move to the last part. So basically, so many of you are asking regarding the syllabus, the pattern, some study materials, and other things. Hopefully, we'll post some of them in our community group. Okay, syllabus and other things also I will be posting after this session. Okay, I will be posting after this session. Okay, but as we don't have much time. Okay, so some of you asking, I have a question. Do you guys take class to teach those theories, and for maths class which are required for specialization? Yeah, coming to that one, the last part of that. Yeah, Suhail initially asked, we are starting a batch. Okay, we are starting a batch named for the time Mission TLS. Okay, Mission TLS, and for initially for June exam, we are focusing on pedagogy because we have just 1 month. Okay, for pedagogy, 1 month is enough. Specialization, we may need a bit more months. So only after that, we'll be giving for specialization exams also. So what make us special? Yeah, as I already told you, we all are big people, okay? Teachers. We can study self. We can have self preparation for any exam, and we can qualify. Okay, we can qualify. So what makes Safer different? It's simple. We will help you to save your time. Okay, we are experts in theories. We are experts in maths. We are experts in graphs because of our efforts for the past. I have been in the field of teaching for more than 15 years. I have taught more than 50,000 students, more than 30,000 students for preparing for different teaching qualification exams. So based on our experience, that's what make us expert. Okay, so we can help you to study something in an hour that may take 10 hours for you. That's how a guide and mentor can help you. It's not about there are very tough topic or you can study yours. You can study your, but I know there is a lot of lack of time, or the weekdays you have a lot of classes, school related aspect and other things. On the weekends only you have a leave. Okay, so it will be a bit tough for you to prepare everything. So we can help you to save your time. Yeah, I told you being consistent is the most important aspect here. So we have a lot of, we have a IFA, Emotic Embedded Learning System. We'll say it's a unique blend of technology as well as the emotional aspect. So we have a lot of tools, we have a lot of systems to ensure you are consistent in your preparation. Then we have unique systems of revisions, not the exact revision, taking the class again in different modes, different discussion and other modes. And finally, we have a large number of exams. Attending those will help you to be an expert there also. Okay, expert there also. So this is how we are going to help you. Okay, we'll definitely, with our expertise, we can save your time. We can have, as I told you, the problem, we can help you to be consistent. We can help you to be revision in unique ways, and also we can help you to enjoy the process of learning. Okay, we can help you to enjoy the process. Yeah, regarding the classes and other things, I will come to that. Regarding the fee, everything we'll be discussing. You will be having live sessions as of now. Yeah, we are planning to start have live sessions on weekends. Okay, twice in a weekend, 2 hours in a week. Sorry, 2 hours in a day, around 4 hours in a week. Okay, 4 hours in a week. We are planning to start in the next week. Okay, and then 10. Okay, next week. Okay, we are planning to start May next week. It will be 8, 9. So 2 days we'll be having 2 hours each, 4 hours session in a day. You will get all the recordings. Maybe in the weekends you may be a bit busy. Some days you will get the complete recordings. We'll be having a large number of mock tests. We'll be providing you the materials on all these topics also, and you will get all these facilities for completely for the 3 attempts. Hopefully, if you are in the part of the system, I believe you are going to qualify the exam the next time. You will not need 3 attempts, but in any case, something unexpected happened. Okay, we'll give you the course and the chances to attempt for next 3 attempts. Okay, next 3 attempts. Yeah. Yeah, regarding, many have asked regarding the, for the June exam, is this one, we'll be having post June also. As of now, for the June exam, we are providing only pedagogy, because due to the lack of time, we have just only 1 month. Okay, subjects are a bit deeper. We'll be going to the subject also, hopefully for the next exam. Yeah, yeah. Regarding the fee, many of you are asking regarding the fee. So the fee for the pedagogy paper, as of now, we are providing only pedagogy. It's 400 dirhams, and as an early bird offer, okay, for this week, till the 6th May, we are offering a 25% off also. Okay, yeah, it's 300 dirhams, and you will get all the facilities for 3 attempts. Okay, you will get all the facilities for 3 attempts. Okay, this is it. Yeah, then that's it. You can contact our Suhail, okay, our UAE regional head, okay, who is a teacher there, who have already qualified this TLS, okay, who have already qualified this TLS and comfortable with it. Yeah, regarding the course and other details, everything, I will be providing in the community also. Our team will provide you in the community also. Yeah, maximum, when is the next exam date? Okay, we have the next exam date.
Mr. Anis, can I just interrupt you for a second?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for explaining the things very beautifully for to everyone. Teachers, you raised some of the concerns in the chat box, so I came to know that some of you are asking when will be the classes. Like, actually, I'm also the teacher in UAE in Abu Dhabi, so I already cleared the TLS examination, so I know rest of the days in the week, except the Saturdays and Sunday, we all might be busy with the school stuffs, right? Even after the school timing, also we will be busy with the PPT presentation and the worksheet preparation and everything. I know that. So we are actually planning to conduct the sessions in the weekends, only in the weekends. So all the teachers, they can easily join to the session, like Saturdays and Sundays, 2 hours in Saturdays and 2 hours in Sundays. So that will be a convenient time to every one of you, I think so. So hopefully we are planning from next week onwards. Like, we have only one more month for the exam. The last date of registration, I think the 17th of this month. So those who are planning to write the exam for the June 15th, we have to complete the registration before 17th of this month. Okay. So first of all, we are actually planning to give you all the subjects, pedagogy, as well as all the specializations, including the science, math, geography, all subjects. So in the first step, we are actually just implementing the pedagogy to all the teachers, because we know that pedagogy is one of the important step that we have to complete all for all the teachers. So pedagogy will be the first step, and that will be we will be starting the session from next week onwards. We will get more than 30, nearly 35 days to complete the classes. So hopefully that time will be enough, for because we have been doing a research behind this for the last couple of months. Actually, we were revising the questions after all the examinations, and we were getting the exact way how the questions are coming for the examinations, and how many percentage of the questions are asking from different kind of domains. So we actually got an exact idea how the exams are coming. And for the teachers, if we are spending 2 hours in a day, for example, 2 hours in Saturday, 2 hours in Sunday, it's completely enough. It's completely enough, because you don't need to prepare something else in other days. No need, because we will be practicing everything, and we will be doing some kind of mock test also. Sir, the mock test will be there in those days, right? We will be providing the mock.
Yes.
Yeah, the mock test that will be also there. So it means like, there is nothing more we need to practice, so it will be enough. So that kind of perfection will be there in the course. And hopefully I think everything is clear for you, because I have seen many kind of questions were asked. Yeah, for the cycle one, yeah, pedagogy, it will cover cycle 1, cycle 2, and cycle 3. It means the from the grade 1 to grade 12. From the grade 1 to grade 12 we have pedagogy exam, all the exam, but we have the pedagogy also. So we will be covering for the teachers, those who are preparing for from cycle 1, cycle 2, and cycle 3. It means the primary.
Sohail,
Yes,
Sohail,
yes, sir.
just a minute.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah, for those who are interested in joining a part, I have launched a poll. You can write your name and phone number in that. Our team will
yes,
contact you back also. Okay. Okay, Sohail, you can
yes.
continue.
They can just poll to the message which is given in the chat box. Thank you
Yeah,
so
they
much,
can
teachers.
also
Yeah, and
give their
all
name
the
and will be
some
contacting.
of
Okay.
some of you asked like is it okay to yeah, the teachers, those who are working in UAE, in any Emirates, that it's uh, fee how much for the month. Anne is asking fee how much for the month, and actually we are just giving a package for the 3 attempts. Like this is for the early bird offer, we are giving for only for 300 dirhams. It means you can.
Just a
Yeah,
minute. Some of the writing the exam unable to write the name and issue with the poll. You can just contact number on the screen. You can
yeah,
send a
yeah, you
message.
can just send a message, or I will contact you.
The
So
contact number is on the screen. You can
okay.
call or you can send a message if anybody has an issue with filling the poll or want to know more details. Or some has already told they have a bit difficult in joining the learning community. They haven't joined the learning community. They got the link for somewhere else. Again, you can contact the number on the screen. Okay, for getting joining the learning community, join the course, more details, everything. Okay, yeah, continue, Sir.
Okay, that's all about, because you face grade one about the kindergarten. Yeah, from cycle one it includes the KG and grade one, and from grade 3 to grade 8 that will be cycle 2, and from grade 9 to grade 12 it will be cycle 3. So we will be including all these cycles in the preparation for the exam. So you can just choose your special your cycle for the exam, and the preparation will be apt or suitable for all cycles. So that there are only slight changes when it comes to the difference in the cycles. There is a slight changes only. Yeah, because I know as a teacher, I know we are not getting enough time. We are not getting enough time to prepare, as we know. Like we are busy with all kind of school things. In every day we have something to do from even from the home. So that's why we are actually choosing Saturdays and Sundays for the preparation. Only 2 hours, that will be enough. And one more thing, for example, you might be busy in any if any of the Friday, sorry, Saturdays or Sunday, if you're busy, you can just go through the classes. That class will be recorded, and you can just go and revise the class again. That's okay, fine. That will be recorded. That class will be recorded to everyone. The class will be recorded. Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, many are posting in the chat box. Wish to join the course. You can contact the number. Okay, if you are unable to fill the poll or okay, you can contact the number. So we can give you more details regarding that.
It's okay.
Okay.
I hope most of you are in the community group. You could see my number, AUA number, as an admin. You can just send me a message, and then I can explain you the details, and I can give you the details for the
Yeah, yeah.
examinations.
Yeah, Sohail is there as an admin in the group also. Okay,
Yes, I know.
right. Yeah, is there
Thank you
any
so
more
much.
question? I hope there are no more doubts. Okay, so we'll be
Uh,
having a lot of more
Yes, as of now for the first attempt we are only launching for the pedagogy, and the teachers, those who are here in the pedagogy course. Of course, when it comes to the specialization, there will be a special discount for the teachers, those who are already joined. No worries, okay, no worries, because they are asking for that. Because you know why we are not launching the specialization right now? It means that requires actually a little bit more time. So from the next step onwards, it means within 2 months we will be launching the specialization. We will be launching the specializations. Like First up, you have to complete the pedagogy. Hopefully, you will be cracking the pedagogy exam in the June month, June 15th. Okay, before the vacation, you will be cracking the exam, inshallah. Hopefully, you will be cracking the exam. Thank you so much, teachers, for joining. Because as we all know, like TLS is becoming mandatory to in every aspect. Most of the reputed schools in UAE also asking for the TLS qualified teachers. We know that. So most probably within 1 year it will be mandatory for everyone. So before that we have to complete it, and it will be easy. It will be easy for you. Subject will be, we will be announcing that in the next month. We will be announcing that in the next month. Okay,
Yeah,
we will be announcing that in the next month. We have the community group. We will be announcing that.
yeah.
Before that, you can complete the pedagogy exams.
All
Okay.
updates regarding the exams, sessions, material, everything will be available in the community group.
Teachers, no worries. You just send me a message. I will inform you all the details, and I will be sending the details in community group too. Okay, study
Yeah.
materials will be provided without joining the classes. We will be provide, sir. They are asking the materials will be provided without joining the class.
The basic thing may be provided, but in detail, it's a combination of the exam, study materials, and the classes that's going to make it impact. Okay, that's what we will be providing. Okay.
Some of the basic things will be provided in
Yeah,
the
yeah, yes,
community
yes.
groups,
Sessions will be provided.
but we cannot make sure that that will be enough for
Yeah.
to crack the exams. Okay, that's okay, fine. Thank you so much, teachers, for your valuable time and for joining us today. And hopefully we will, is there any limit of number of attempts? As of now we can attempt pedagogy and the specialization, and with a single payment of registration we can do the pedagogy and the specialization. And after that, at least we, I think we need to pay 100 dirham extra for the next chance. So that is the only thing we need to do. Hopefully we will crack it within 1 month, because we all are the teachers, and we know how to manage the classroom. We know what are the things we are following in the classroom. We know the differentiated activities. We know how to manage the class, and we have to coordinate all these things as a theoretical mode, and we have to practice it. That will be enough. 1 month will be completely enough for you. If there is, if you feel any difficulty to complete in June, khalas, because you have to, you will get the same opportunity to do it for the next months. We have 3 attempts for a single fee payment for the early bird offers. Yeah, as an early bird offers, those who are joining in the beginning, they will get it. Thank you so much, teachers, once again. Thank you so much, Mr. Anis Pawati, for sharing the all details, including the some of the model questions. Thank you so much, teachers, and we will be updating everything in the IFR community group. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.